Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be talking about my top 3 favorite new TV shows of 2016. So I made a video like this last year talking about my favorite TV shows of 2015, but in that video I did 10, but in this I'm only doing 3 because I only started 3 TV shows this year. Like, I marathoned a lot of TV shows last year, but this past year I slacked on that. I didn't jump on a lot of like the popular TV show bandwagons this past year, like Stranger Things, Game of Thrones, Shadowhunters, stuff like that. I didn't jump on those bandwagons because I just wasn't really interested, and there were like so many TV shows that I wanted to marathon on Netflix, but I was just so scared to start them because I was like, oh, what if this isn't as good as my other favorite shows? So that's why I didn't marathon a lot of TV shows this past year and just stuck to watching my faves. But today I'm going to be talking about my top 3 new favorite TV shows, and these are the TV shows that I did start watching this year. And I would make a whole like top 10 favorite TV shows video, but honestly there's no point in doing that because my list really hasn't changed from last year. If I did make a top 10 video, most of the TV shows that I mentioned in last year's video would be in this video. So there's no point in doing top 10. So that's why I'm only going to be talking about the 3 new TV shows that I started this past year. I will link last year's video in the description box down below if you want to know the TV shows that I mentioned in that video. And like I said, most of the TV shows that I mentioned in that video are still favorites of mine. They're still shows that I watch and love. And so I'll link that video down below if you want to watch that. But now let's start talking about my 3 new favorite TV shows that I started this past year. So this really isn't going to be in no particular order because I love all these shows equally, but the first show I'm going to be talking about is Gilmore Girls. So I technically lied in the beginning of this video. Yes, I indeed jumped on a bandwagon. I jumped on the Gilmore Girls bandwagon this past year. But no, I haven't watched the revival yet, so if you've watched it, please don't spoil me in the comments down below. I beg of you, please don't do that to me. But I started Gilmore Girls this year. I jumped on the bandwagon and I love that show so much. It's wonderful. I marathoned it this past summer with my family and it was just so great. It's such a great family show. Like, honestly, I highly recommend you watching it with your family because, I don't know, that kind of just makes watching Gilmore Girls more memorable to me. I don't know why. I just like the fact that I watched it with my family for some reason. But Gilmore Girls is amazing. It is such a wonderful and funny show. It had me laughing out loud so hard. It's great. It's wonderful. And it has such a great family aspect to it too. I think that's the reason why I liked the fact that I marathoned it with my family, because of all the family dynamics to the show. But Gilmore Girls, so good. If you have not watched Gilmore Girls yet, what are you doing with your life? It's very, very good. I highly recommend it. You gotta get through those first few seasons, okay? Because, you know, this show was made in the early 2000s, so yes, the first few seasons are cheesy, but trust me, it's super good. The second show that I started this past year, this is a show that's been on for like a couple years now, and that is Impractical Jokers. I honestly don't remember how I discovered this show. I think I watched like an episode once with my uncle and it was hilarious. This show was on True TV. I don't know if like all cables get True TV or not. You might have to check that, but this show is so stinking hilarious. Like, I have never laughed so hard before in my life. Like, I know I just said that Gilmore Girls made me laugh really hard, but like, this show has me dying. If you've never heard of Impractical Jokers before, it's basically a show where these 4 guys have been best friends for like over 25 years, and they basically just do these really stupid challenges to each other, and it is so hilarious. Yes, sometimes it's really stupid, but like, it's just so funny, and I know that I can turn on an episode of the show whenever I'm feeling down, and it can make me happy because it's so funny, and I love those 4 guys so much. I love Sal, Q, Joe, and Murr. I love them all so much. Impractical Jokers is a great show. It's not family friendly though. Like, if you a youngin', if you under 13, then I don't recommend it because they can be inappropriate at times. You've got to be mature if you're gonna watch this show. But it is hilarious. It's so funny. And I'm so excited for season 6. It's premiering in like January or February, I think, and I'm so excited. And the last show that I started this past year, I honestly think this is probably my favorite TV show of this past year. Like, this even surpasses Once Upon a Time, and that is Miraculous Ladybug. Now, if you've never heard of Miraculous Ladybug before, this is a French animated TV show. It started last year, back in like October of 2015, I think, and season 1 just ended this past March. And honestly, I discovered this show because of Tumblr. I remember back in January, everyone was talking about this show on Tumblr, and I was like, what even is this? So I was like, I gotta check this out. Like, everyone was posting about it, and I wanted to belong. And so I found episodes on YouTube. Most of those episodes are now gone because they've been blocked, but I found those episodes with English subtitles, and I watched like 8 episodes in one day and caught up with season 1, and it was like the best thing ever. But oh my gosh, this show is so good. And yes, I know it's an animated TV show, but I don't even care because it is wonderful. Like, I thought Once Upon a Time caused me a lot of stress, but then I started watching this show, and oh my gosh, Ladybug and Cat Noir, I have never been so stressed out before about 2 characters, because literally this show has a love square, and it's the most stressful thing in the world. My obsession with the show has indeed died down since the season 1 finale happened in March. So it's been a couple months since season 1 ended, but yesterday, the Miraculous Ladybug Christmas special premiered, and I watched it at like 10 o'clock at night, which was a bad idea because I was like screaming my head off because, oh my gosh, it was so good. And plus, it was a musical episode, and it was like, I honestly felt so blessed. Like, I did not deserve that wonderful special, but I got it anyway, and it was so good! But seriously though, this show is so good and fantastic, and I've never watched something like this before. Like, it's so different and unique, and I love it. I love everything about it. It's so good, okay? But that, my friends, are my top 3 new favorite TV shows of 2016, my top 3 shows that I started this past year, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video up soon, so I will see you then, so bye! Yo!